Blue Farm, Indiana was the new start Rex and I needed. I had sold our new move as a big, grand adventure, the kind with endless views and secrets. Children are so adaptable. My little brother Rex, adapted by growing silent for most of the 2-day drive, leaving me plenty of time with my thoughts. We were fleeing the only home we knew, a modest, sun-baked colonial in suburban Dallas, a place that now felt empty, haunted by the ghost of my father and the raw memory of my mother's final choice. At least Mama left the house to me when she left. The memory of that last argument, a day after my high school graduation, still felt like gravel in my mouth. How can you be so selfish? I'm just 18. I literally just graduated high school yesterday. I tried Avery, I really did. After your father died, it was just you and me. Then I met that con artist 4 years ago and got myself knocked up again. Some people are not meant to be mothers. Her voice was flat, devoid of the drama I expected, which only made it colder. Mom, I'm supposed to be leaving for college, not you. This is the start of my life, not yours. I stared at the worn, floral sofa that had been the epicenter of every family event, now just a backdrop for the collapse. I have to live my life too. You made your choices. Now you're trying to take away mine. Here, take this card. She paused, her hand shaking slightly, the only sign of any regret. There's enough on here, if you budget right, to last you 2 years. Here's the deed to the house. The only thing you have to pay for is the utilities. I can't do this anymore. I know you will take care of your brother. You're better at this than I'll ever be. Goodbye. I'm sorry. Since then it's been me and Rex. A couple days ago, I signed the closing papers on that Texas house, packed our worn luggage into the trusty blue SUV, and drove until the heat and the highways gave way to cornfields and endless, humid green. The money from the house would buy me some time while I created a new life for us in a place where no one knew our history. Mama, are we here yet? I'm tired of the car. Rex started calling me Mama 2 months ago. He's my biological little brother, only 6, but after Mom walked out on us, it's been us against the world. He's my son in my heart. I'm a 20-year-old woman with a 6-year-old son. We're here, squirt. Let's go eat at that cafe while I look for apartments. Yay, because I am hungry. Okay, my little monster, let's get you fed. We pulled up to Roadside Diner, a quaint pink diner that looked like it rolled off the Grease set. The interior was a blast of 1950s Americana, pink vinyl booths, a gray and white checkered floor, and the air thick with the smell of coffee and frying bacon. It was packed for a Wednesday morning. I just spotted an empty booth in the back when someone backed into me from the counter. Oh, excuse me, a tall man said, his voice a low, smooth drawl. He was a blonde cowboy, truly, wearing a clean denim jacket over a faded t-shirt and a pair of jeans that looked like they'd seen actual ranch work. His eyes were the startling blue of the Indiana sky at dusk. He was gorgeous and intimidating at the same time. Excuse me, I guessed I dashed when I should have dipped, I managed, feeling my cheeks warm. Maybe I should have dipped too, he replied, a slow smile pulling at the corner of his mouth. Cute, I laughed. Mommy, can I get pancakes? Rex appeared, having squeezed past my legs. The cowboy's gaze shifted to Rex. Is he your son? Sort of. He's my brother. I caught myself just in time. Why was I about to tell this stranger my family's entire complicated business? I smiled at Rex and rubbed my hands through his tousled hair. Yes, he's my son. Is your boyfriend parking the car? It's just us two. Then here, have breakfast on me. He surprised me by pressing a crisp $100 bill into my hand. Little man? Yes? Try the peach pancakes. They're my favorite. Ernest? The cowboy flagged the owner at the grill. Yes, Mr. Denali. Let me have 2 farmhouse breakfasts with peach pancakes. Do y'all want grits or hash browns? Can we have both? Rex asked, his voice full of hope. Rex, act like you ate last night, I whispered. I tried to give the money back to the cowboy. You don't have to. I know. I want to. Mommy, can we have both with bacon and lots of syrup? Rex rattled off, sitting up straight. I laughed. And orange juice. Can we have orange juice too? I smiled at his enthusiasm. Sure, buddy. Rex slumped theatrically in his chair. Besides, I'm going to need all my strength to go apartment shopping later. I want to see my new school. You're looking for a new apartment? The cowboy's blue eyes were suddenly focused and assessing. Yes. I blushed again. I smiled at Rex, who had completely blown my cover. We have to work on not sharing all of Mommy's business. Try Elmhurst manners. Ask for Diane Rose. I'll tell her I sent you. He extended his hand, his touch warm and firm. I'm Marcus Denali. Marcus? Marcus rubbed the back of my hands with his thumb, and my attention narrowed until the diner's loud chatter faded away. Yes? You've done plenty already. I haven't done enough, Ms. It's Avery O'Dowell. Our hands were still intertwined, the small friction sending a ridiculous spark up my arm. Boss? A strong, deep voice, one that sounded like it belonged to a grizzled timber cutter, interrupted us. We were in our own small world, but the real one was calling. We need to leave now if we want to make our 3 o'clock in Montana. Marcus snapped out of our little world and instantly dropped my hand, the abruptness leaving a cool space on my skin. He smiled, a genuine, uncomplicated smile, and I smiled back. Little man, Avery, enjoy your breakfast. It really is my favorite. Make sure you go see Diane. She's awesome. I'm sure she'll give you the best deal around here. Y'all have a good day. Why did I feel sadness in his goodbye? I will, Marcus. Thanks truly for everything. Thank you, Marcus. No problem, Squirt. It was my pleasure, Avery O'Dowell. Marcus turned and walked briskly out of the cafe. Luckily, Rex began to ramble about this week's favorite anime, leaving no time to think about the chance encounter with the handsome cowboy.